stark in Group Alpha. Yeah, exactly.
Benji, well placed, already going to take one, does so much damage, they don't even know. They don't know a second player's there, a 1-2 punch, a little bit of depth to that little corner. That first throw, you don't get it for free as well though, so it's a little bit more expensive. But also the sound cues. Everybody's going to hear those sound cues when somebody's caught. So that's the big thing. That's why you're going to see Mosey immediately throw that at the beginning, similarly to what we see from Teo and the salvos.
Possibly switching through utility, so it obviously takes longer to take your weapon back out. Hrset picks up one. Needs a little more in this position, but this
utility, they're trying to bait the idea. Oh dear. Oh, already using the teleport. Well, what? How did I don't know how Floor gets it. It doesn't seem like it. Instead, it's the peak. But the IGL of Boo is going to take that fight. TP's almost into the open, but doesn't take any damage. And Avova is so desperate. Running all the way back. Avova with a quick double though. And it falls apart. Left onto one man standing once again. A second attempt at a triple. Actually, the time is ticking. They need to get someone onto this spike.
Still ready and waiting. Batu with another. That's off the reveal. Straight through the wall to Benji Fishy. And Governor emerges from the
wings into the smoke, and now the rest of the team look to arrive. A single kill is all they've managed to garner on the Heretic side. 20 seconds.
Be an easy push. The smoke buys Avova.
No.
They haven't seen it, but eventually he will be spotted and taken down. They know the spike is here, though.
Hey, although it does get a little bit more interesting. If they can clear Batu, maybe they have a chance, but he's been sitting pretty at the back. I believe that was a dink through the wall. In fact, the shots are doing a lot of damage, but a reveal to help. And Mosey there.
The fact that they're split into different avenues, they're not being given picks. They've now lost Hrset as well, and time is ticking. This is turning into just exits. They're going to try to wall them in.
They're going to problem playing these close angles. They know exactly where both of them are. Benji, however, has done well. Even still, though, the guns have not been retrieved, and Benji is the last player standing, looking to do it all. Oh, well, Avova. As we mentioned, he is a man known for his style.
That's a beautiful angle from Avova. He'll pick up one, almost a second. Halfway on the defuse, though. He'll go in to clear, and it's Avova.
They're doing this classic hand motion.
Yes. Well, Heretics have now got 2 rifles, and even with Benji going down, it's immediately picked up by the next man on the block. They hold the advantage. You can even see utilities being put down with the sound sensor. It ends up catching Governor, but he's safe down below. 4 now, there's the kill, there's the ult, and it's bounced off the wall perfectly. Only 1 player left, and Benji's being spotted and dealt with. Well, for anyone criticizing Moles.
No matter, I don't think they realized how far forward Badu had already got. That's Miniboo just swinging into an angle, unprepared. They walk back into the Benji Fishy setup once again. 13 seconds, and he needs to try and hold the line as long as possible. Spike to be able to almost completely clear the sight. It's the timing on that swing, though. And in fact, they swing it together. It looks all but done. It's only going to be Boo standing other side of the map.
I cannot believe that you're still single.
Use C's to slow them down somewhat on the way through. Still, Mosey good for 1. And another fight with Hrset, not expected to be quite that close. Dash their way around to deal with Boo, who is currently, well, dealing a lot of damage. I thought he had another kill out of that, but the sliver of health left on Mosey.
Paranoia will have caught a couple of players, but getting out of here seems tough, and that was the kill they were waiting for. Waiting for that move from Benji. Perfectly placed. Mosey does manage to, though. But thankfully, Benji's there as the safe pair of hands.
Around the corner, and now isolated by the salvos. Boo has to take the fight. He wins 1, somehow getting out of there with a kill. But it's APEKS with the upgrades. They'll be feeling like they're in a better spot. Rolling Thunder leaves Rian's in the open. He's still alive. Eventually will be dropped. And Viper's Pits there. If they can get to the side, it could be used. If there's anyone left, they need a couple kills, and it's Avova on the other side, picking up.
Whether or not they want to go for too much of a fight here, clearly wanting to try and get that ultimate back online as quickly as possible, even if it didn't win them the round it did have.
Against the weaker weapons, that's given Team Heretics a rifle to play with.
Oh, what? Where did that go?
Where'd it go? He's got them eating out of his hands! A fake flash with the pistol thrown out the window. Avova playing this to perfection, and he's ran. All Rolling Thunder with all that noise being made. Why not make it a little louder? Thunder rings out, but it's Boo's rifle that deals the damage. Capitalizing on it. That's a great read just as the push is coming in on the site. He could be here right on time to save the squad. And yeah, they are. They're making noise, they're posturing, but they're not executing fully until Batu is here. And now
that's where the value of that stinger really can be. And they've got to go scurrying back. This needs to be a very quick move. Miniboo hasn't seen. Miniboo hasn't seen.
But you're gonna wait.
Eventually, he's gonna realize, and this now just becomes a
one. He has been unbelievable. That first map was beautiful. The second, there were
being given up. Well, that's not quite enough from Avova this time around.
Anyone else?
22 HP. The ult not even thought about.
That's a couple of times now. He's been completely caught out. It is that dimensional drift utilized, stun in combination, but still we see Heretics with an advantage. Woot from the heavens. He's looking to try and reclaim some space, wary that maybe someone could have got close. Instead, he drops down and he finds
here. Batu's avoided. Our just moved out of heaven. He's right behind them with a judge, a madman. He gave up the position, but he went one on this site. They're all around, and it's actually Avova to find it. Fluorescent in with another, but the trades come in so quickly. Rolling Thunder for Malzy committed here and now alongside the...
Right? Something that they can get under their heads that has a...
Ash doesn't even stop Miniboo. He's picked up a second, gotten out, and Rien swaps. Seen that high swing up on Belt for the duel, but indeed they were ready for it. This is all part of the plan for APEKS. Great stuff with the Rolling Thunder, and it's Fluorescent! His ire as Benji picks up one onto Fluorescent. This round is crumbling. Malzy's weapon gets cancelled out. Jammed up. Toxins, he'll buy them. Precious seconds indeed as that clock runs down. Avova's safe around the corner and they can't stop it this time. APEKS, Avova. Lockdown, but everyone is on B, including Batu, who's now on the rotate. They'll find one in the form of Fluorescent. They'll find another in the form of Avova, and Malzy's gone too. Jordy is not quite favored on that range. The barrel a little too short. Having to swing out on the same angle, the stun not actually landing, and this is a bit of a problem. Malzy's all alone.
Even one kill, I don't think will make any real difference. And he's not even going to get that. Relatively clean round, only the Outlaw lost.
The hit on the other side. But if you're unfortunate enough to have players there, the round's over. Miniboo on walkabouts picks up backside control for them as well. Now much more free, spotted both players too, all the information.
Fact is that first kill has still gone the way of this defensive side. Another for Miniboo as he goes running into the site. Even looks...
Gotta get to the final, take all of my idols and turn them to